I read the federal court order that just blocked the administration's move against blind vendors in arming dining halls. 19 pages. I've read every one, so you don't have to. And I know you might say, hey, Sean, I'm not a blind vendor. I'm a federal employee. Why should I care about this? Well, one, it's what your agencies are doing. But I think this is also the playbook that they're running on your job too. And it's the playbook losing. This is part of the general rule of law being questioned. Stick to the end to see why I believe this matters for federal employees. Here's what you need to know. Since 1936, the Randolph-Sheppard Act has given blind entrepreneurs priority to run the cafeterias and vending on federal property. That's 90 years. Last December, the Secretary of Education waived it for every Army dining contract in the country, claiming, quote, adversely affects the interests of the United States, end quote. The Army's own secretary put it more colorfully on a podcast, we have to prioritize blind people when we go out for chicken contracts, end quote. Yep, that is the law. You do have to do that since 1936 on purpose. So 4 blind vendors and the National Federation of the Blind sued July 31st. A federal judge ruled against the Army. Here's what the order says. She said they had to follow the law. And a few notable things that I wanted to call out for this. 1, the homework rule. The law requires her decision published, quote, along with supporting documentation. The second thing, the rule book. So the last time this came up, it was in 1984 with the federal prisons. The department gave notice and took public comment. Those procedures were skipped in this case. The judge, quote, it is clear that Secretary McMahon failed to follow the procedural requirements under both the Act and the Department of Education's policy, end quote. So again, this is an administration being held accountable for not following the law and skipping their own policy. Oh, and the government argued that blind vendors couldn't sue at all. Their remedy apparently was an arbitration panel convened by the secretary they're suing. The judge called that, quote, counterintuitive, end quote. Judges have a gift for understatement. 3, why process exists. The numbers were wrong. The order, quote, the factual findings on which Secretary McMahon relied were by defendants' admission incorrect, end quote, by their own admission. So why does this matter to you? I think you see the government doing similar things that will impact federal employees. Not getting it right, passing rule changes too quickly, not following statutes. I just want you to know that they are getting called out for this and held accountable. 2 weeks ago it was HHS. An arbitrator found a RIF dressed up as probationary firings. Skipped procedures, they lost. The process is not red tape. It's where their numbers fall apart, and it's what stands between most of you and your civil service protections. So from our end, I know you might be seeing news and wondering what's going on. There is accountability occurring. This case proves it. My name is Sean Southworth at Southworth PC. We represent federal employees nationwide. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Please take care and have a great day.